Okie dokie, so to quote Spider-Man from Spider-Man Civil War, whatever the hell that movie was called, hey everyone, this is going to be a little quick look at the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite story demo thing. This is a game that I'm not too happy with. It doesn't look very good. And I feel like people are giving Capcom more shit than they deserve. I feel like all the bad stuff in this game is because of Marvel. Marvel most likely forced Capcom's hand to make all the characters from their shitty movies instead of, normal characters you would put in a game like this, like the X-Men, Spider-Man, stuff like that. But anyway, and then the Capcom side is just lazy. They're all characters from Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Ultimate. So I'm hoping just my nostalgia for the series wins out.
Each of them imperfect, each afflicted with the cancer of organic life.
And you know, I enjoyed the story mode of Street Fighter V quite a bit, so who knows? If they took out all the Marvel characters, I think this would be an enjoyable game.
All life remade in our image, in steel, free from the sins of the flesh.
If this game was just called Capcom Infinite, I would definitely be way more interested in it.
We are your God.
X.
These graphics look so weird. This looks like a Wii U game.
Captain America, our teams are in position. The enemy's forces are massing at the palace gates.
Then let's not keep them waiting. Heroes, move out!
This was one of the things that annoyed me the most about Street Fighter V's story. That they constantly had to load in between scenes. Did the game just freeze?
You my shield anytime.
With us together, this'll be a sin.
What's wrong with Mega Man's voice?
Fight!
Okay. It seems pretty simplified, kind of just like Street Fighter V was. How do I switch to not Captain America? I use my powers of not liking bullies. And that's kind of strange that you just fight Ultron drones. I mean, it looks kind of pretty. Like, the backgrounds look better than the characters do. I always love finishing fights really anticlimactically. I might have to end this video, like, sooner than later. At least pause it, because Nintendo's about to have their E3 conference. Their, spotlight thing. And the Sony press conference was horrible. They usually have a pretty good press conference. They didn't show anything new, except for Monster
Captain
Hunter.
Marvel? Shall we?
Like, I don't know. This game is very cynical to me. Like, it's all characters from the shitty Marvel movies. They took out characters that should be in here because they're in every other Marvel vs. Capcom game. Where's Wolverine? Where are the X-Men characters? You know, I don't like him as a character, but Deadpool was pretty fun in the last game.
Don't know when to quit, do you? Here they come!
Ready!
Let's not play as them. And like I said, the Capcom side just feels extraordinarily lazy. Like they just, they didn't even try to put any new characters. There's a few in there, I think. Like, the rumor is that there's just a Monster Hunter man in there. And that could be interesting, but that's a new character. But most of the rest of these guys are just from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Like Chris, it's just the same. I think they tweaked his face a little bit. He grabbed. Oh, we didn't mean to do that. How many of these guys are there? I mean, it doesn't... It feels too slow, if I'm being completely honest. Maybe this isn't completely indicative of the final game, but it feels really slow. Yeah, hopefully... I mean, let's be honest. I'm gonna pick it up. I love the Capcom characters too much to not pick it up. Especially since Chris Redfield's in it. He didn't even get hurt. I don't know if that frame rate thing is intentional or not.
Three? Different streets, same fight.
Should pop on some subtitles there. But not that it matters. What is wrong with Chun-Li's face?
Doctor Strange!
Heroes of both dimensions, welcome to ours.
I like that they're giving Sigma like a big role in this, but again, it's just shitty that they paired him up with Ultron. I mean, it makes sense, but it's just I don't like Ultron. All right, I don't like Thor, but I like Travis Willingham, so this is fine. Okay, Arthur, that's all right.
Sir Arthur! Not bad, for one so small.
And you, Thor, are indeed mighty, for a heathen god.
That's pretty good.
What's this? Fresh fodder!
No! Stay your lance! My people. What has become of them?
Thor.
Ugh. Why the hell is he in this?
They're just taking a nap. They'll be fine. Eventually.
Stark? Spencer?
Nice weapon, Lancelot. Compensating for something?
Only your foolishness, Iron Man.
Finally, someone said it. Get Iron Man the hell out of here. No. Keep it with Thor and Arthur, not Iron Man and Arthur, please. See, my love of Marvel vs. Capcom, like, 2 and 3, it, like, transcends my dislike of most, if not all, Marvel characters. So this one is just a little too much, I think. Because I feel like the focus is more on the Marvel side than the Capcom side, which I am not a fan of. Okay, Arthur's no good. I'm just gonna pretend I'm playing as Travis Willingham in a costume and not actually Thor. So yeah, this game seems really simplified because if I'm able to do stuff like that, someone who doesn't like professionally play fighting games, and I can maintain a combo kind of like that, then it's way simplified for babby Marvel fans. I'm not gonna upload this like until like a week after this comes out because I don't want those day one views. Especially because I'm very opinionated on this kind of thing, and people are just gonna be like, "Yeah, he's getting like Marvel." How do I grab? Ultron drone. Oh, it's just triangle. Okay, but there's no cool like fun grabs or anything like that. That frame rate thing is dumb. Kind of hurts my eyes. Okay, alright, I'm about this.
Come on, Hawkeye. Man, this is getting embarrassing.
The part with Rocket Raccoon in the trailer was actually, speaking of embarrassing,
Let's call it a tie.
that was just...
Yo, Dante.
Oh no, I don't want to see this again!
Ammo.
This is so painful to watch.
For you, Rocket, anything.
No, why are...
Be good.
It's like the Marvel characters are all Mary Sue's in this. All the Capcom characters are like, yeah, we love you. Dante would... This isn't doing this game any favors. Again, if they took the Marvel characters out, I would enjoy this game a lot more. Or if they put good Marvel characters in, like put Daredevil, put the Punisher, put Spider-Man, Wolverine, you know, put the good Marvel. They put literally all of my least favorite Marvel characters in here, which is absolutely outstanding that they managed to make the game that I just wouldn't ever want to play. But then they did other good stuff, like, yeah, they put Dante in. Put Dante in any game, and it's great, right? Like, immediately. Also, if this is really how the story goes, like, if this is actually something that's in the game, I'm gonna be, like, really upset, because this seems really rushed. Maybe, I'm hoping this is just a demo thing that doesn't actually happen in the game. Yeah, Dante's just about as good as I remember being in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But again, notice how it's the exact same Dante. They mess with his face a little bit, but it's the exact same Dante as in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. If this demo ends without me playing as Chris Redfield, I'm going to be very upset. If it's Captain America and Chris Redfield, that's like kind of alright. There he is!
Damn, these things are like cockroaches. Have care, Commander Redfield. These were once my people. Even now they fight well.
This was my home too, Thor. Ultron Sigma's going to pay for what he's done.
Is it not Chris Redfield? I just want to play as Chris Redfield. Also, I'm very glad that, like, Ruben Langdon is playing Dante, and, you know, Roger Craig Smith's playing Chris. I think that's very nice to hear, especially after Roger Craig Smith didn't play Chris in either Resident Evil 7 or Vendetta. Haven't I already played as both of these characters? Let me play as someone else. Yikes. What is with these guys? An ex-Guardian. What the hell? Why would they be called that? That's so bad. Alright, we're gonna not play as him. Why did these guys get, like, so much more difficult? Oh, it's probably because I'm fighting two people at once. I just realized that that was happening. What? What does this do? I don't understand what this does. It didn't seem to slow down time.
Courage, my friend. I swear I will release you from Ultron Sigma's grasp, or die trying.
Please let me play as Chris Redfield.
Where's Dr. Strange?
Captain?
Doctor, can you get us in?
The convergence has left Asgard's magic weakened. We can breach the prison's walls from here.
Does anyone, like, actually like Doctor Strange?
Commander
Like, let's be
Redfield.
honest.
Chris, you ready?
Oh my god, that was amazing.
I'll take that as a yes.
I can't tell who's voicing Captain America.
Better have the answers we need. He will.
Because usually yeah, I almost called him Chris Redfield. Roger Craig Smith is usually the guy who voices Captain America in like cartoons and stuff. Okay, okay, three Capcom characters. This is more, fuck.
Doctor?
Do you feel it? This psychic maelstrom of torment and despair.
Yeah, it sucks.
Every prison's the same.
Yeah, done a lot of hard time, huh?
No. But I've put a lot of punks like you away.
Why do they, like, they can't even have their, like, comic designs. Like, Rocket Raccoon, he's just from the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Like, it's dumb. Dumb. Please let me play as Chris Redfield. I'm dying to. I haven't played as him in a game in a real long time. Like a new Chris Redfield experience. Which is also the name of my band, but that's neither here nor there.
Can't let them sound the alarm.
Why'd they partner him with Rocket Raccoon?
Ready.
Yeah, I don't know, he feels pretty much the same as he did in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Which, hey, I'm gonna say I don't like, because I didn't quite like Chris Redfield in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I never liked the shooty guys, but he seems like he has a little bit more, like, punchy things. Which, I mean, the fucking guy punched a boulder, like, duh, of course he could punch things. Alright, I like him a little bit more, and by a little bit more I actually mean a lot more than I did in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, so I don't know. I mean, this game, it's fun. It's just getting off of playing Injustice and Injustice 2 like back to back, and just Street Fighter 5 as well. This is like baby's first fighting game. But at least it's got some characters that I like, mostly on the Capcom side.
This is it.
Like, how did they didn't even put Wesker in this game?
Oh no. Nah, bad idea.
Rocket, what is it?
Seriously? You know who this is, right? Doc, back me up here!
Commander.
We've got a job to do. We're not leaving without him.
We can't hold these guys off forever.
Redfield knows what he's doing.
They're a small team.
Wow, that's amazing. So Redfield is in. Oh my god, he's in control of the Capcom characters.
He's coming.
That's
You see
amazing.
Ultron Sigma? I've got a clear shot.
Take it.
Like, why is Hawkeye in this game? That's exactly about as useful as he'll ever be.
Go, go, go!
And it's not even like, it's not even normal Red Spencer, it's the remake Red Spencer. Hey, they stole that from Wonder Woman.
Taste my steel!
I don't understand how he can affect people.
You
You still dare challenge us, Prince of Asgard?
You shall pay for what you've done to my people! Spencer, with me!
Hopefully this is done soon, because Nintendo's about to start in like 20 minutes. So far, this hasn't done anything to alleviate my worries. It's just, I kind of feel exactly the same about it. I know the Marvel stuff's going to infuriate me. Well, not infuriate me. It's just going to annoy me. The Capcom stuff's going to be, like, kind of cool when, like, good stuff happens. But for the most part, I know I'm going to kind of be disinterested in this video game. It doesn't seem as in-depth or as fun, you know, as fast or anything as the previous game. What? I'm in a glass cage of emotions. I wonder if this is a fight that you're supposed to lose. Get me the fuck out of this box, dog. Yeah, I get to play as Spencer now. Really? He says, get over here. What the hell was that?
Now you'll see.
Nice. Maybe I was supposed to lose that. I don't know. Stylish.
Pitiful. Do you see now how powerless you truly are?
Was that intentional? I guess so. Because it seemed like he healed too. So that probably would have been a little impossible.
They have achieved perfection, and soon you shall be their prince once more. Commander Redfield.
That is like one of my favorite things from that original trailer.
Some great.
It's the most Chris Redfield thing of all time.
You're going down, Ultron Sigma.
That's it. Some banal cliche. It's fitting that those would be your final words.
Doctor, get us out of here! With pleasure, Captain.
Good.
That was the worst evil laugh I've ever heard. Prayer bonus, 2 costumes for who? Thor and Ryu. And then there's Hulk and him, yeah, right. No thanks, I don't think I'll be pre-ordering that. I'll pick it up if it drops down in price. I don't know. It could, like, the story could be cool, because again, like, my love for the Capcom characters might shine through, but I don't know, this whole game is cynical. You know, it just seems lazy. It just seems like Marvel told them, hey, put all of our movie characters in the game, make the game as quick as humanly possible, and Capcom was like, well, wait, what do you mean? What are we going to do about our characters? And then they just thought about it, and they were like, alright, I guess we'll just have to reuse them for Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and introduce, like, 2 or 3 new ones. But, yeah, that didn't really do anything to alleviate any of my worries that I had about this game. Strange world we're living in that I'm not excited for a Marvel vs. Capcom game. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching if you did. If you typed in the comments, this guy didn't like fucking Marvel, what an asshole. Thank you. So, see you next time. Ugh.